Hello everybody, and welcome to our channel. Happiness is a universal desire that every human being strives for, but oftentimes, finding it can seem like an elusive goal. In this video, we'll be exploring 5 key insights that we can gain from the journey towards happiness. Whether you're just starting out or have been searching for happiness for a while, these lessons are timeless and can help guide you on your path towards a happier, more satisfying life. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into the top 5 lessons from the movie, The Pursuit of Happyness. This is the story of the personal struggle of Chris Gardner, a man who evolved from a homeless father to a successful businessman, who founded his own brokerage firm called Gardner Rich & Company. He is a powerful and inspiring figure who embodies the themes of determination, resilience, and the pursuit of happiness. He serves as a reminder of the importance of perseverance and hard work in achieving one's goals and finding happiness in life. Despite facing repeated setbacks and difficulties, he never loses hope or his drive to succeed. During his struggles, he maintains a positive outlook and remains optimistic, even when things seem bleak. This resilience and determination are key to his success and enable him to achieve his goal of becoming a successful stockbroker. Lesson number 1. What does it mean to pursue happiness? To pursue happiness means to actively seek and strive for a state of well-being and contentment in one's life. To find this state, you have to be willing to give something in return. Happiness means feeling pain, sorrow, and constant challenges before being really happy. As explored through Chris Gardner's story in The Pursuit of Happyness, is that happiness is a journey and not a destination. Chris learns that happiness is not just a feeling that comes and goes, but something that must be actively pursued. This pursuit involves hard work, persistence, and a willingness to overcome obstacles and challenges along the way. Chris starts off thinking that happiness is something that just happens to him, but as he faces difficult situations such as homelessness and financial insecurity, he begins to realize that happiness is something he has to work towards. Happiness is portrayed as a dynamic and ongoing process that requires effort, dedication, and a growth mindset. Having a dream is not enough, you need the courage and determination to pursue it. A dream without a plan will be forever a dream. No matter what happened, or what obstacles he had during his journey, he had a clear vision of who he would like to become and what he would to bring to his son. He gave everything that he got because he visualized very clear his future and was motivated by an incredible source of energy like the happiness of his son. So the first lesson is that, if you want to succeed, you have to find your why and go constantly through pain. Pain is the solution for success. You want to become successful, you have to suffer, be shameful for the situation you are living right now, and always look forward. Try to capture the positive opportunity that life gives you. The second lesson is, protect your dream from all the naysayers. Don't listen to anyone but yourself, not even your parents. When Chris takes his son to play some basketball on a building rooftop, we see Christopher isn't very good at it. Yet, he believes he can be a good player, to which Chris explains that he wasn't very good at basketball growing up, and knowing how genes work, his son shouldn't expect to be any more than an average player at max. Hearing this, his son throws the ball away and begins to pack up. One of the most powerful moments in the movie is when Chris Gardner tells his son, "Don't ever let someone tell you, you can't do something. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves, they want to tell you, you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period." The entire film is built around this message. Despite facing numerous setbacks, Gardner never gives up on his dream. He is evicted from his home, forced to live in shelters, and even arrested, but he refuses to let any of these obstacles defeat him. Every time one of the products he sells is stolen, he fights to retrieve it. He tirelessly pursues an executive at Dean Witter, and eventually impresses him enough to secure an interview. And even when he is hit by a car on his first day of work, he still manages to arrive on time. This is the spirit that every entrepreneur needs: passion, determination, and a focus on your dream despite any obstacles that may come your way. If you aren't passionate about your dream, you are settling for less every day. You have to develop grit. Lesson End. Point 3. Recognize your opportunities, even if sometimes that means taking a step back. Gardner's little son once tells him a story. It goes like this. One day, a man was drowning in the water. And a boat came by and said, "Do you need any help?" He said, "No, thank you. God will save me." Then another boat came by. Said, "Do you need any help?" And he said, "No, thank you. God will save me." Then he drowned, and he went to heaven. And he said, "God, why didn't you save me?" And God said, "I sent you 2 big boats, you dummy." This is really a powerful story because indicates that entrepreneurship requires the ability to spot opportunities when they present themselves. However, recognizing an opportunity and taking advantage of it at the right moment is easier said than done. For Chris Gardner, the opportunity presented itself as an internship at Dean Witter, which was an unpaid position. Despite his financial struggles and responsibilities to his family, Gardner saw the potential in the opportunity and took the risk. In another scene from the movie, his wife criticized the decision, saying, "Going from salesman to intern is a step backwards." But Gardner knew that in order to advance, he had to be willing to start from the bottom and constantly learn and grow. He understood that it's never too late to pursue something new. Lesson End. Point 4. Looking on the bright side, the power of a positive perspective. Maintaining a positive outlook and finding ways to turn a difficult situation into a beneficial one is one of the most important skills a person can learn. When faced with adversity, it's crucial to focus on the positive and showcase your resilience to others. Being resilient means having the ability to cope with and recover from difficulties, adversity, and challenges. It involves a combination of emotional, psychological, and mental strengths that enable an individual to bounce back from stress, disappointment, and setbacks. Resilient people are able to maintain a positive outlook and find meaning in their struggles, which helps them to persevere through difficult times. They also have strong support systems, healthy coping strategies, and the ability to adapt to change. In essence, resilience is a measure of a person's ability to withstand and recover from difficult life experiences. The last but not least lesson. Work smart, not just hard. Gardner's journey wasn't easy. Despite working hard every day, he found that it wasn't enough. But he didn't give up. Instead, he learned to work smarter by utilizing his core skills. Gardner was gifted with numbers, and it was only when he started putting those skills to use that he began to see results. One of the key moments in the film was when he solved a Rubik's Cube for a Dean Witter executive, which ultimately led to an interview opportunity. During his internship, he had to balance fetching his son from daycare and making it to the homeless shelter on time. Instead of taking a break, he found ways to save time, like not hanging up between phone calls and skipping drinks so he wouldn't have to use the restroom. This scene teaches us that sometimes, working hard isn't enough, and it's important to work smart and make use of our unique skills to achieve our goals. Moreover, Chris's journey serves as an inspiration to others, showing that it is possible to overcome adversity and find success and happiness in life. By pursuing his dreams and never giving up, Chris demonstrates that happiness is indeed worth the effort and that it is possible to achieve it, even in the face of challenges and obstacles. By applying these lessons in our daily lives, we can strive to lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life, just like Chris Gardner did in the movie. If you liked the video and want more lessons from movies and books, I invite you to leave a like, subscribe, a comment below. Thanks for watching.